I wasn't supposed to go that far, but something pulled me there. Like something I couldn't understand already knew I would arrive. It was supposed to be just another trip, a weekend getaway, exploring the Argentine countryside. Beautiful landscapes, fresh air, peace. Nothing more than that. But what I found was something no one should ever see. It all started when my car broke down in the middle of the road. No signal, no help. The only option was to walk. And that's when I saw the trail. No signs, no footprints. It was as if no one had passed there in decades. But still, I went in. I walked for hours. Time seemed frozen. The wind made no sound. And at some point, I was sure someone was watching me. Then, I found an abandoned village. Old houses, rotten wood, broken windows. No sound, no movement. Everything there seemed suspended, as if time had stopped only in that place. In the center of the village, there was a chapel, small, white, and, strangely, intact. The door was ajar, and inside, someone was kneeling, alone, back turned, facing the altar. The light coming through the window illuminated his shirt. It was blue and white. Argentina. When my eyes adjusted to the dim light, I realized that silhouette. It was Messi. Yes, Messi. Kneeling, motionless, like a living statue. The air grew heavy. My mouth dried up. I couldn't understand. "Messi?" I called out, barely a whisper. He didn't move. He didn't answer. But I felt he heard me. Then he lifted his head, slowly, like he'd been turned off for a long time. And then his eyes met mine. In that instant, I understood. That was not Messi. It was something. Using his image, the expression was empty, cold. His eyes, completely dark. No reflection, no soul. He opened his mouth and whispered, "You saw what you shouldn't have." Before I could react, I heard footsteps behind me. Many footsteps. I turned and saw people entering the chapel, all wearing old uniforms, from forgotten clubs, faces erased. Hollow eyes, they surrounded the altar, without saying a word. And then Messi stood up. His body seemed to float for a second, and I felt something inside me break, as if reality was cracking. He looked around and said something I will never forget. "It's not about me. It's about who put me here." The light flickered, everything went dark, and I blacked out. I woke up alone, in the middle of the road where my car had stopped. But it was working, as if nothing had happened. But it had happened, and I knew it, because since then, I see him, in reflections, on screens, in crowds, the same face, the same uniform, the same empty stare. Today, when I opened my phone, there was a video saved that I never recorded. It was the chapel, filmed from afar. And in the background, his silhouette, kneeling again. He looked straight at the camera and whispered, "Now you're trapped here with me."